This is a really nice bandsaw that was gifted to me a while back from a family member on the in-law side who lost a loved one, and she was kind enough to gift it to me so that I could utilize it to do my woodworking. However, in transport along the way, the plug got ran over or squashed, and this prong is loose, and it's not a safe thing to do, to use it or try to bend it back. So because I save stuff like this, I have another one, and I'm going to open that up and put a new one on. So it looks like this is just a pass-through to the switch, so I have to take that off as well. And I'm kind of noticing that there's, trying to get it in focus for you, it looks like there's washers in here. Not sure why that is. Probably might have stripped the bolt, but let's get to it and discover. I totally forgot how these work. I have to look it up and see what I got here. There is some way to disconnect these so that they pop right out, but I must do that in order to separate this thingy. Well, let's get to it. Right, so I was able to twist this because it's a different shaped slot. Pull it through. There we go. And then it comes apart and comes off. All right. Onward and upward. Next. Probably have to do the same thing on that, but I'm going to open it up and see what I find. So it looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward, maybe, but we'll see. I don't know why somebody was in here before. The bracket does look bent, which may be why they used washers. Don't know. I'll figure that out in a bit. Stay tuned. So this is the cable I've got to replace. So I'm going to get that out of there, loosen it up, follow the 3 wires that come out of here to their source, and hopefully feed the rest in. The new one in, that is. Next. So white, black, and green. White, black, and green on the new one. I already have the eyelets on here, so this should be pretty straightforward. I am going to do one at a time. Sometimes that's the best way to do stuff, so that you don't forget where the white and the black go. Looks like I lost a nut. Interesting. Usually not. Nut. Oh yeah, I see it. And a star washer. So that's the green. Huh. That was a good dry run because I took off the wrong green. So we're going to do this again. There's the wire. There we go. Now we're going to do the right one. That's interesting. Green. So I'm going to have to feed this through. So, because both blacks are on the bottom, both whites are on top, it's really a no-brainer. I can take this off. Okay, make sure I'm taking off the correct ones. I am. I could use a smaller screwdriver. There we go. One. These have shrink wrap on them. Insulation, okay. I can certainly do that on the other ones, and I will. Here we go. A little bit of shrink on this. I don't know if that'll come out. It sure will. Excellent. Those will come off and go right on the other ones. They're the exact same size. Even better. Come on. Got those insulators on the new cable. So now I need to feed this back out. Please follow the leader. Back through here. Done. The only problem I see I might have is while the gauge of wire is the same, the insulation's thicker on my new one. But I am going to make it work. I can shave the insulation a bit. I really didn't have to take off that plate on the other side, actually. But since I never took anything like this apart before, I now know that. Okay, there's that. And I have to put it through here. I like that those plastic pieces can go on after the fact. Come on. Comply. Don't think this cable is, this cord is as long as the original. However, I don't need it to be as long because its home is right there next to the outlet. Way over there. Gotta love my filming. Okay. Whites on top. That back down on there. Looks like this wire was replaced because that shrink wrap on there. They might have replaced this reset. That's what it looks like. Alright. Let me go with this. I kind of want a magnet on it to magnetize it so I can. So this holds the screw. That works. Where'd it go? Now I just need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. If you ever see these in a store, it's a magnet that goes over, let me show you, the round. Screws and stuff will stick right to it. I do have a screwdriver that this will slide onto, but apparently that's in the house. But I can do this as well and I'll still magnetize the screwdriver. A little silly, but it works. You might wonder why I didn't just replace the plug end, because in my opinion that is not the proper way to do something like this, especially on a piece of machinery like this. They tend to come loose, they're not a tight fit, it's not a molded plug. Etc, etc. This will go this way. Come on now. Oh, it doesn't want to go through the green one. Ooh, the eyelet's a little too small. Oh, we're gonna make that work though. The other ones were perfect. This one's just a teeny bit smaller. We'll just screw it through. There we go. That works. Hopefully it'll continue to spin, or I'll just have to screw the nut on instead of turning the screw. All right. It's a turn the nut deal, because I don't want to twist the eyelet and break it. I think what a lot of people don't realize, you can make do with just about anything if you just give it thought. Alright, so that's done. That's loose. That's not going to work. Okay. I may have to go get my other. Okay, now we got it. Better check the black one. Okay. Now let's put everything back together. I won't bore you with the slow-mo. We'll go fast-mo. Because I did not want to put new eyelets on here, I realized that I need this insulation to be where it goes in through through the hole, and I need to see if there's enough room inside this box that I could put this in that way. Otherwise I might have to redo this. So definitely enough room in the box, so let's push this all the way through like so. I don't know about you, but I've always done opposite corners. In this case, it's not a necessary item. They don't have to be evenly torqued. But it's just something I've always done. Okay, so that in theory should go in. It is. What's in the way here? There's something in the way here. Okay. Let's see if I can correct that without taking it off. Let's see now. That's got to go back in up yonder. And I'll have to screw this on. I hope I didn't use the wrong screws. No, I didn't. I'll have to screw this back on to do that. This here. So let me get that plate back on, because it does not need to be off. And we'll go from there. And I'm just going to put this on gently. Don't really need or just 2 screws. Don't really need it torqued down because I might have to loosen it again. Really? Come on. So we'll do that. Now I have to get this other plastic piece on both of them for both of these lines. And I think, because I showed you on the other one, I'm going to do it off camera just to get it done. Okay, so I had to do some creative engineering. I actually cut out the one piece, got it in, turned it. I had to do some melting of the plastic to get this because it's so much thicker. and then I put a piece of plastic in here to wedge it in so that no part of this cable is hitting the metal. This is not a cord that's going to move around a lot. Once this is in place over here, it's not going to be moving anymore. So now it is time to test, because I have no idea whether this even works or not. Was never able to plug it in yet. So let's give it a go. It's plugged in. Let's see what happens when I turn it on. Wish me luck. Looks to me like we have a go. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Sweet. Okay, and there you have it. Creative engineering, put a new line in, took out the old one. When it was that bad, that crushed, and this here was that loose. Would it have worked? Probably. But if you can see how warped that is, it is a pretty bad setup. I don't like cutting these off and putting a new end on, because that creates a weak spot. These molded plugs by design are much more durable in the long run. So there you have it. Thanks for coming along on my journey. Hope this helps somebody else to have the courage to do their own work. Experiment, because if it's broke, you can't break it anymore. Well, yeah, I guess you could. But anyway, hey, have a great day, and thanks for watching.